Okay, so this is Robert Moles. He's
Good.
going to demonstrate setting up the cuvette.
Okay. What the items that we're going to have in this will be a Safeline Y-style blood set from B. Braun. I actually believe these are made in China.
Okay.
And we'll let that aside.
Is there an item number?
The item number is in November F. Frank 5140.
Okay, all right.
We will also use a safety blood collection set, which is the tube, the needle, butterfly needle. This is a 21 gauge needle, and basically anyone's brand will work on this. And then we have a sterilization pouch, and these are, I believe, steam and heat activated.
Okay, and on that we would need our own text and our own logo.
Yes, and we also want text stamped on both sides, not for reuse.
Can it only be stamped on the paper side, because the other side, I believe, would be more difficult?
If they can, yeah, that would work. One side would work, but if we can get both sides, it would be better.
Okay.
And this is 6 by 18 inches, I believe, or 8 by 18 inches. I'm not sure the exact size. You'll need to measure that. And then will be the cuvette that you're making. And for the purpose of this, to make it easier for you to see rather than the clear, we're going to use a solid white that you'll make. Of course, this will be in your crystal quartz. And what we have is we will open up the set. And the one thing that we have to be sure we stress on this is everything has to be sterile.
In bulk, what do you think is the best way to sterilize? With an autoclave or some other device?
Autoclave probably would be the best on the large commercial autoclave. Or I'm told that some assembly lines use a combination of steam and a UV, like on a belt that it would go through.
That should work if they have that.
If you have that, but I would leave that for your folks as long as it is a sterile piece. And this is the collection system that you'll see here. Be the 2 ports that would go into a gravity bag that would be for an IV, an intravenous bag that would go into this. These bags are generally about 8 inches long. Some are longer. All it is this would be the 2 ports. Under that is the drip tube, the drip chamber. This particular one, I believe, is 10 drops per milliliter, roughly 10 drops per minute, rather. They also come in 60 drops. 10 drops will probably be better to use because you'll be able to regulate what is going on. Cost is roughly the same on those. Then it comes down with just line. There is a roller valve stop here. And then there is a clamp as well to be able to clamp the line on, clamp stock. Then it comes down and there is a Y port. This Y port is for what's called a sampling port. And on this, what would happen is where you would have a needle with heparin in it, and we would put the anticoagulant, the heparin, will be injected into here through another hypodermic needle. And again, every bit of this is sterile.
Now you can look it up, but heparin is a blood thinning agent.
And then after that is all together, like I said, we mentioned this. You have the cuvette, and what we would do is you would slide this out there. I'm sorry. We would have from the collection port here